Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to hold on. Oops, I'm getting an echo. Let me fix this. Oh, maybe hold on. Oops. Okay. I will mute this. Okay. Technical difficulties. Okay, whatever. It's fine. It's fine, whatever. Okay. Okay. You're back. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the third episode of School Night Nerd Show with me, Meanie Mosey. I am back from DreamCon. It was this past Friday, Saturday, and today. Got back. Well, we left a little bit early. We left around like 3 or so. The whole thing ended at 5, but we ended up leaving at 3. Forgive my room. It is in a state right now. Oh my gosh. Mm, eh. Okay, it's like you. I don't know about y'all, but whenever I go on a trip, um, or something, or I have an event or something, I'm always trying on different things because I'm not entirely sure what I want. Like I'll have options, like specific set of options, but like I won't know for sure. And so I'll be trying on things, throwing things around and everything. So just imagine doing that like 3 days in a row. And that is what's going on here. So as soon as I get off stream, I'm going to clean my room. But for now, it's just right behind me. So it is what it is. But I am going to talk a little bit about DreamCon and my experience this year. And then maybe if we have time, we're going to get into the live action Chopper announcement that happened on Saturday. And then after that, there was a new One Piece chapter that was released this morning. And I have not had the chance to read it yet. So I'm going to go ahead and read that here and offer some thoughts and opinions and things. But yeah, first getting into it, DreamCon. It was so much better this year than it was last year. I'm just going to preface this now by saying if you are a black nerd, a blurred of any sort, you need to get yourself to Texas next year and go to DreamCon. It is just getting better and better every single year. Last year, I made my video. I had some positive points, except I feel like that video was overwhelmingly negative, which is not very typical for me. I normally try to see the best in like every situation. Think about that what you will, but it's very hard for me to find things to complain about unless like there was something truly awful or I felt wronged or something like that, which doesn't happen often. But this year, it was at the George R. Brown Convention Center, which is a much larger convention center than the one that is in Austin, Texas. Um, there was a lot more space for all the people this year. There were fewer lines to get into different things. And there were so many food options this year and so many seats everywhere. I have never felt more heard and more seen that they had so much food available. There were several different choices. I remember last year it was the food was in the exhibit hall, and there were about 5 rows of tables for everybody to eat at that convention. At least everybody to eat there that didn't mind leaving or that didn't want to leave the convention center, which is yeah, I mean, the way it was set up last year, if you leave the convention center, it's going to take a minute to get back into it. But this year, um, it started earlier in the day, which was good. It started at 10 a.m. last year. It started at noon. Um, you could get in pretty easily. There wasn't any type of wait, especially if you were showing up kind of later, like past the initial start date. Let me see. The lines were good. I'm not sure about the RSVP situation, which is the main gripe that I had last year, was that I had a premium badge and I didn't get into an RSVP only event. And that's mainly because I did not pay attention to the RSVP events this year. Last year, the most fun that I had were events where, or panels or different things, like smaller things put on by individual content creators and not the large DreamCon as a whole. Things where you could be in a small room with a whole bunch of people and just do like hot takes or something like that, or sing songs, or um, I don't know, get advice on content creation. The larger scale kind of events that they had with the primary content creators responsible for the event. Um, One, I don't follow them too much. I don't, despite me like getting into live streaming right now, I don't watch live streaming myself. So I'm not kind of sure, like, I know they're a large group, but I don't really pay attention to like what they do other than putting on DreamCon. I will follow some of them on Instagram, but that's kind of mainly it. Um, and I would like, I mean, not no shade on them, but I just thought I'm like I have limited time and I don't pay attention to what they do too much. Um, but I mean, maybe I should, maybe I will eventually. I don't know. Um, but it's kind of like the people I was most interested in seeing was kind of just like the everyday people and everything like that. I know Kev on stage was there, but like I don't know. I guess I was just so kind of done with the RSVP situation last year. I was like, I'd rather not be disappointed. I just won't go to that. And I honestly had a lot of fun this year. So it's also kind of more of a interpersonal situation. Like if you're in a large group, it's easy to get lost if you don't have a group that you're going with. I did. I had my sister and my best friend that we all went together. But if you're kind of like in a larger room, then it's easy to like not talk to everybody else around you. It's easy to just be like with your own little tiny group of people. Um, but yeah, that wasn't the case this year. I went to like all small events and it was so much fun. We did like, there was a cosplay contest. There was a, well, that was one of the largest things I went to. The DJ for that was awesome, by the way. Um, there was a, what's it? There was a Disney sing along, which was fantastic. I think I'm going to try to get my non anime watching friends to go to that one specifically next year because they will love that. They are such Disney nerds. Um, there was this thing called Wholesome Hot Takes, where they were just doing things like most overrated anime, best antagonist, different things. It was so great seeing people be passionate about different things. There was a Let's Talk One Piece panel. There was a One Piece cosplay meetup, and all of it was so great. Like my favorite day had to be the day that the sing along and the cosplay contest was, but yeah. And I think the best part about this convention is definitely the people that are there. It is a predominantly black convention, and kind of like I grew up going to kind of predominantly white schools. I lived in the suburbs. I went to Texas A&M University, and I haven't been in very many spaces where it's predominantly black people there. That was my mom's kind of like one um, regret. I mean, regret is like such a strong word, but she kind of wishes because she did go to predominantly white schools, but she was also in black church her whole entire life. So she was definitely in spaces where she was around like people who have like the same kind of life perspective as you do. And so being in a predominantly black space with people who share my same interests was so great, and it was so cool to be in that space. And there are so many talented people. There's this girl who crocheted a whole entire Luffy jacket, which I will link in the description. I cannot find the picture right now, and I cannot find her app, but I'll be sure to share her with you guys because she was awesome. Um, and yeah, it was just a fantastic place to be. So my goal for next year is to go as a content creator. I just trying to build my platform. I don't like, I don't know. They said there's no specific follower count or anything, but I'm just going to try to be consistent And next year, it would be fantastic if I could go as a content creator and maybe have a panel or something like that. Um, but yeah, uh, that is my short-term dream for next year. Is DreamCon. So before I move on, I do have some pictures I wanted to share with you guys. Um, let me see. Let's see. Oops, sorry, whale. Um, okay, here's some pictures. I'm gonna show like all three of my cosplays. So let's start with. Let me get these in order first. Okay. Okay. Let's go here. Okay. Yes, I said there were so many talented people. And here is the first example. Um, she is the one who made his gauntlets, and I think she also made the Deku armor and everything like that. I was Wano Robin on that day, but I ran into these three in the food hall, and they were just like so awesome, and they like everyone's like so friendly. Like you just ask to take a picture with people, and they'll like be down for it and everything. Um, and like everyone's so chill. I will say the one difference between DreamCon and other anime conventions, it's kind of like you kind of know like who you're getting at DreamCon. With other anime conventions, it's like you're more likely like I feel like the ratio of people you would like rather not be affiliated with is higher at other anime conventions than it was at DreamCon. I mean, like I don't know. That's just me saying it, but like everybody's super cool, and it makes you feel like super cool to be into anime and being a nerd and all that. So this was day one. Day two, I was Elphaba, and I kind of experimented with doing face paint and everything. This is a dress that I wear to work a lot, and I remember I put it on one morning, and I was like, this would be like a perfect Elphaba dress, and so I did that. I painted my face and my arms, and then I had green tights. And then I didn't paint this portion or anything, but like, yeah, it was like that was the one day where I had to be cool all day. I saw someone was selling like a little miniature fan, and I bought that like immediately. Because like the paint was running, and it was like I used ChatGPT to kind of help me figure out how to apply the makeup because I'd been watching videos, but like it's still like even like in a couple days like before the convention I tried it, and it looked like really streaky, and I was like I don't want it, like this isn't it. And so it told me to pat instead of swiping with one of those foam makeup brushes. So just pro tip for you guys if you're ever gonna put on face paint anytime soon, which I'm sure you all are. This is my sister. I don't know if she's been on the channel before, but that's her. And then this is my best friend Becca. She was Chozo. Her cosplays were all awesome. Um, she studied things in school, so she has a really, or everybody studies things in school. She studied architecture in school, so I feel like she has like a really good eye for kind of like what looks good, and there's different perspectives on that. And then the last day, I was S Snake. Um, from the or not the most recent arc, but from well, you know what arc this is from. But yeah, there were this was at the One Piece cosplay meetup. There were only about 3 of us there, but we were there. I made these boots, and these boots were such a huge struggle. And this is only like half of what I actually made. There was this whole entire bottom portion that I could not figure out. But yeah, in the future, I would be interested in kind of getting more into cosplay and kind of figuring out how to use EVA foam and all of that, because this is EVA foam. I talked a little bit on a prior stream about using, this was a pattern from another content creator, Ariza Cosplay. So I got the pattern and I tried to follow it, and I only ended up with this top portion, and these are some black boots that I already had. But yeah, it was still a lot of fun. There were so many people dressed up, so many talented ideas. There was like this Doflamingo with like a whole entire bedazzled outfit. But it was great. It was so much fun. And let me see, last but not least, I wanted to show some of the stuff that I got. I mean, it's not that much stuff, but let me see. We're gonna switch back to chatting. This, oh gosh, it looks so bad that it's just sitting right here. But I did get this Soul King Brook poster. I forgot who it's from. Wait, no, it's from Hero Studio. Hold on, let me. Okay. Don't look at my room. Don't look at it. Okay. This Soul King Brook poster, I don't know if you... This Soul King Brook poster was super awesome from Hero Studio. They had so much great art. They had like a Spy Family one and all of that. But this is the one that stood out to me, and I gotta find a place to put it in my room. But I don't know what I'm gonna do with it right now, but for here, it's just gonna sit right here. At least for the time being until I clean up my room. Oh no, never mind. I'm just gonna put it back on my bed. I don't know if you can hear me. Never mind. Okay, whatever. Okay, this next thing, well, the shirt that I'm wearing is also something that I got. It's blurred. I wanted like a really nice shirt from the convention. This is their like 2025 exclusive shirt. It has the grandma from Dan to Dan on it. But I don't even like Dan to Dan like that. But I mean, the shirt's kind of cool, and it has like this double layer type thing going on. On the back it says you don't need supernatural powers to chase your dreams. I got some matching shorts that are like over there. But the one thing that I am also like very excited about is hold on, let me sit back down. Okay. I know these like Lalaboo things are like super hyped and all the rage and everything. Whatever. I'm not even gonna preface it. I got Zoro. Hold on. Where's the camera's here? Ah! Hold on. Focus, please. Okay. Isn't he cute? It was like in a box full of like different ones, and like it was a mystery box, so I didn't know which one I was gonna pick. And Zoro was like one of the ones that I was like definitely okay with getting, or like super wanted. And so I'm glad that I got him. And so he's just gonna sit next to my other Zoro Funko Pop. And I really need to organize all my figures to make them look super cute, because they're getting a little bit crowded on my bookshelf, to be honest. What's next? How's everyone doing? Is everyone having a good week? Let's see. Okay. So I think now it's time to get into this most recent One Piece chapter. Let me see. Okay. Well, no, actually, I think we might have time to look at the live action Chopper. I don't know if you guys saw it yet, but I need to go back and watch all of To Doom. I don't know if it's definitely posted on YouTube for sure. But I need to go watch that. I will probably do that on next stream. But let me pull up the live action Chopper. I saw it this morning. But let's see. Let me watch I actually haven't seen the clip that is actually from To Doom. So let me pull up that clip. Okay. Chopper makes his official live-action One Piece debut.
Drum roll, please. Everybody, gather around. Behold, the reindeer you've always wanted.
name is Tony Chopper, and I'm sorry I can't be there in person, but... Oh, I'm supposed to tell you about One Piece Season 2. Help! Someone call a doctor! Oh, wait. I am a doctor.
Come on, Chopper. You can do it.
Oh, okay. One Piece Season 2 is coming in 2026, and you'll get to meet new friends, and foes, and me.
You did it, Chopper! Everyone, give him a hand!
Wait, is it over? Shut up! I don't need your copy. Jerks. I mean it!
Drum roll, please.
Okay, I think that. Oops. Okay. Oops. Sorry. I think that he's super cute. I really like it. Like. Okay. I don't know. Like, I was wondering, like, what if they got the One Piece dub voice actor Brina Palencia to voice the Chopper in the live action? I was thinking, what if they do that? That would be super cool. But I do understand maybe if they're trying to, like, split completely and be their own thing entirely and not have any overlap. As fair. He sounds good. He sounds like he fits in good with a live action cast. I know, like, well, you can't just take the Chopper voice from the dub and then drop him into a live action, because then he's going to sound really weird. But I know that Brina Palencia is talented enough to probably adjust it a little bit so that it would sound, like, similar but, like, not exactly the same. But anyway, they picked, like, I don't know the actress, but I'm sure she's done the voice. How the voice sounded in the clip was really good. And I love, like, the overall planning of the clip, how they had like, they showed different kind of movement for him and everything. How they had him fall down the stairs. They showed his personality, the whole hiding wrong, and, like, the not being able to take a compliment. That was, like, super cute. I wonder how much he's gonna be in the show. I know the budget. I don't know anything, honestly. I'm not. The budget is probably higher than, like, most other shows. So I don't know how much CGI they're going to be able to use to animate him. I know that was a big concern on Reddit. I think from what people were saying at the con, like, they kind of like him a lot. Someone was saying, like, it could be worse, which is true. But yeah, I'm happy with how it is. Like, I mean, not that, like, well, I saw on the Instagram, people were like, oh my gosh, he's awful. Like, we're going to do the same thing that we did with Sonic. And it's just like, y'all need to chill out. Like, y'all just need to, like, just be happy that I don't want to say, like, just be happy the show is continuing, or, like, just take what you can get or anything like that. But, like, you can't hate everything. That takes, like, so much energy. Like, you can't hate everything. And the Chopper, he's not worthy of, like, being hated or anything like that. I think he's cute. I think he's good. I think he's going to fit in very well with a live action cast. And I'm excited to see what they do for the second season, because the first season, it was very good, but it was also, like, kind of like a baseline, like, let's see, like, what we can do and all of that. There were some portions that could have been improved, and I know that that's because of some of the writer strikes and different things that must have gone on. But like, there could have been more Usopp and, like, different things. Like, I'll probably do, like, a rewatch of it and then list out my gripes and preferences for the ongoing seasons. But yeah, I think it was a very good start, and I'm excited to see where they go. I'm excited to see Vivi and Alabasta. I'm excited to see Robin. And I think this whole series is being extremely well done by people who care a lot about the show, because, yeah, there was one screen cap I saw where the most recent clip where they're all like watching a movie together. Um, Let me see. It's the same, or they have Nami wearing the same shirt that she was wearing when she got sick in Alabasta, or no, sick in Little Garden. And so the kind of attention to detail, the fact that they're working with Oda, that all makes me very enthusiastic about where the show's going. And I know the showrunner Matt Owens left, but I don't know. I think it's still. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know. He kind of became the spokesperson for the whole entire show. But I don't know. I still trust what they're doing. I feel like with Oda's guidance, they're not going to get steered wrong with the show. Okay. Now let's move on to this next One Piece chapter. I'm gonna see if there's anything in the chat for right now. I don't miss cons with the concrete floor. It's so hard on my old feet. Aw, dang. Well, I don't know. It is definitely a lot of walking and conventions, and my shoes were not the comfiest on this last day, so my pinky toes do be hurting a little bit. So I can see how that that might be true. The Soul King poster is fire. Thank you. I'm gonna try to link kind of like different creators I saw and the artists that I found in the description. So yeah, okay. So let's get into this latest One Piece chapter. Where'd my thing go? Okay. If I make this full screen, can you see it? Yes, you can. Alright, I figured out how to make this scroll when I'm on here. Okay. You press the arrow. Ha. Okay. Alright. Chapter 1150, Domi Reversi. Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrimage Volume 34. Enma Shrine in Hakumai, Yasui's sword is enshrined, and the pilgrimage is complete. Wow! The pilgrimage is complete. We see Yamato. She's done. Ulti and Pepe are with her now. What are they called? What are they called? Toby Roppo. She's basically assembled the Toby Roppo, literally fulfilling Odin's, or like walking in Odin's footsteps by accumulating a whole bunch of rebels and different things. So that's exciting. In the last chapter we left off, all this chaos was going on, but the main thing was that it ended with Brooke what is it? Gunko looked at Brooke. She knows Brooke. She said, "Are you Brooke?" Brooke knows Gunko. He knows her from something in the past, or I don't know, maybe his first life or so. Definitely his first life. And then once she made that realization, Imu started taking over her body, and the other two God's Knights seemed confused about that. And yeah, that's where we left off. So let's keep going. Domi Reversi. What does that mean? I bet it's a spell that Imu's gonna cast or something like that. Okay. Again, as I read this chapter, my mouse is going to move along to where I'm reading. I'm not gonna read everything out loud. I think that's weird for me to do. I don't know. I feel weird doing it. So I'm just gonna read and then we're gonna discuss it after. Okay. Oh, thank goodness they're safe. Mister from the bar. Okay, yeah. He fell and Chopper went with him. So, lady, watch out for her. Oh, the kids are going back to their parents. She's floating. Yeah. Poor kids must have been so scared. What is... Okay, no, the kids aren't safe. The kids are not alright. He tried to get close and he got stabbed by 3 things. Gunko is still Gunko, looks like. Is that Conqueror's Hockey? Are these Conqueror's Hockey lights, or is that Emu light? Oh, wait. Nope, she is not Gunko. Wait. Snap out of it. Dude's foaming at the mouth. Conqueror's Hockey. That must be Conqueror's Hockey. They're falling. She's shooting things from that summoning circle that showed up, or something's coming out of it. All resistance must be quashed. Is this the best thy sleep tids can do, killing him? Okay, so Emu is hella micromanaging right now. He's coming in to check in on them. All resistance must be quashed. Is this the best you can do? He's like, y'all ain't working fast enough. Let's speed this up. And he is from very old, because that's what I assume from him using thy and all that. Extremely old, except we already know that. But yeah. Yeah, he's micromanaging. He's he's saying, you lead the line of children, Sommers. Sommers is jacked up. He's different from the 4. Where's Luffy's group now? Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji aren't here. Of course they're not. It's the same tactic Oda always does. It's like you get rid of the big 3 so that they don't end all the conflict immediately. So right now they're all with Loki. Hyodene's bunch as well. It's just our luck that they'd all be down in the underworld far below. Yep, you're right, Book. What are you doing, Robin? Can't just sit. I have to help. I can't just sit here and be captured and do nothing. Dang, she's pulling the thorns off of herself. With whom will we parley, using these whelps as bait? Absolutely right. A great one. It makes no sense. A kingdom without a king. Okay, so Sommers is jacked up. He got jacked up by Gabon. Emo just stepped in. He's just like, hey, what's going on? Like, why? Like, you're sleeping things. Like, is that the best you can do? No, you go lead the children. Like, what's going on here? Who are we going to talk to? Who's in charge here? He's really impatient. He's trying to take it. Okay, so he put Dory and Broggy in charge. This is the one thing that we've all been asking, like, kind of who's in charge here? Is it sword and head guy? Crap, forgot his name. Is it Loki? Hyrudine. Oh, Jarl. It's not Harald. Harald's dead. Is it Jarl? Is it Dorian Bragi? Is it Hyrudine? Is it Loki? Who do we talk to get business done here? Let me see. Dory and Bragi don't look like they want to talk at all. Thou wilt meet with Beardhill Jarul, cut off his head and hold it aloft, then announce to thy people that we are the kings of Elbaf. So they recognize... Oh, hold on, wait. Whenever this is our country, you can't tell us what to do. If we want to be, like, leaderless, then we will. You can't tell us what to do, but it will not be for nothing. I give thee the power of evil. Oh my gosh. Shot off man's hand. In exchange for some measure of thy lifespan, thou wilt receive an undying body and uncanny strength. Under fealty to Mu, thou art unbound by common sense and logic. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, I was right. It's a spell that Emu's casting. Oh gosh, this is not good. Not Bragi. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's so much bigger. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's all three of them. He just like home run grand slammed them all the way over there. He's unbound by logic and common sense. She got Dory and Bragi. If you actually do that, our country is doomed. If you kill Jarul, our country is doomed. What about saving the kids? Oh my gosh, they're good. Oh my gosh. Is it because they were standing in between the two of them? Oh gosh, it's a contagion. Oh. So this is the power of Elbaf. It will not be destroyed but preserved and ruled over. Perhaps it is time to stay and watch to see how useful they will be in war. Oh no. Never tell a warrior to run from a... Oh my gosh. Okay, so he's a warrior now? Oops. No, go away. Sorry. Okay. Huh, okay. Oh. No. No. Okay. Wow. Okay. So we got demons now. We got demons in One Piece. Okay. This is going, like, okay. So what happened here? Emu came, micromanaged everything. Said, y'all ain't working fast enough. What's going on? I'm gonna use my own power. And he turned... One, there's that gun situation where he shot off, or it shot off, Broggy's arm. Then it turned Broggy into a demon. And then Dory got turned into a demon also. And then there were 3 giants who were standing in between them that turned into demons as well. Now they're all off to go kill Jarl. Emu wants Jarl dead. Why is that? Why does Emu want Jarl dead? Does Emu... I think it goes beyond just wanting like a clear... well, no, it might not be. Like a clear authority in Elbaf. Right now, I mean, Loki exists. Hyrudine exists. Jarl, I forgot what exactly he was. Maybe the king's former advisor or something. He's the oldest living one, so he has like the longest memory. We still don't know how that sword got stuck in his head or anything. Oh dear, what did I do? My monitor went black, but I can still see. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm still moving. Okay, never mind. My monitor went black, so I really can't see anything that's going on right now. But I see it on here, so we're gonna... Wait. Is it just... Ah, that's annoying. Okay. Sorry, I can't see anything that's going on my monitor, so I'm just gonna sit and chat with y'all anyway. Okay. So... Oh, it just turned off. Okay, whatever. Sorry, y'all. Okay, it just hella unplugged. Oops, my bad. Okay, we're back. Okay, I was saying Jarl is an authority within Elbaf right now. Emu wants him dead. So I guess they can assume absolute authority over the Elbaf giants. They are... I wonder... again, we need to see a flashback of what happened in the battle between Loki and Harald, and kind of why they were fighting, how Harald ended up dead, how Jarl got that sword in his head, to really see what's going on. Because I think what's going on here is kind of stemming from what they were trying to do back there. I feel like the world government wanted control over Elbaf. Maybe Harald wasn't giving it completely. Maybe Harald said, we're going to be peaceful instead. Maybe he was misunderstood by Loki. Loki doesn't want to give control to the world government either. Dorian Broggy did not want to give control to the world government. They would all rather be kingless than be controlled by the world government. But now Emu has gone and they've freed them from common sense and logic. And cast Nami Reversi. Let me see. What does that mean in Latin? I bet it's not even that serious. I don't even think it's... To home I've returned. That's what it means. To whom I've returned. Is that where Emu is from? Is Emu from hell? Is that what's going on here? Possibly. I mean, I would not be surprised. Emu is a creepy looking thing. Hello. Hold on. I'm also looking on my Twitch stream to see comments and different things. Wait, hold on. Let me actually check in on comments and things. Hello, if you've just joined. This is the School Night Nerd Show with me, Meanie Mosey. I'm a brand new streamer. I don't know how to live stream, but I'm like 3 episodes deep by now, so it's whatever. I'm figuring everything out as I'm going along, but I am going along. So, comfy shoes make a world of distance. Have you done Dragon Con? Earlier I was talking about DreamCon and everything. I'm on Twitch streaming under DreamCon right now because I was talking about it, I swear, but now I'm going over the latest One Piece chapter. I have not done Dragon Con. I have not ever heard of Dragon Con. I don't know if I will anytime soon. Cons are kind of expensive. And so right now I'm local to Houston, which is why DreamCon was so easy. I cannot see myself traveling via airplane for any other type of con anytime soon. I don't know. I'll look up Dragon Con. I've never heard of it. But yeah, if I do more cons, I will do Houston cons. Because I am taking like a trip to Japan later this year, which I'm pretty excited about. And that is a lot of money. So, no, I have not done any other conventions. And I probably won't do any this summer before that trip. And then, yep, we can see it. Yeah, I just straight up turned off my monitor. So, okay. Hello, mate, you stream pretty cool. That's why I follow you. Would love to be a fan of you. If you mind, add me on Discord. Thank you for the compliment. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know you like that, but thank you for the compliment. So, yeah. Hi, Off Vibes. Hi. Thank you for being here to support. I appreciate it. Okay, so continuing on to the chapter. Okay, predictions. I kind of went over the history of it and what I'm thinking. I think, I am still waiting. Let me look deep in the camera. This is about the most recent One Piece chapter 1150. If you haven't read it, don't listen to what I'm about to say. Or, I don't know, maybe you can. I don't care. I am still waiting for Usopp to come back into the limelight. What is he even doing right now? Is he even with... Where is he? Hold on. Is he with the rest of the Straw Hats? Is he tied up? Yep, he's tied up with Jinbei, Nami, Brook, and Robin. Frankie is with Ripley. Luffy, Zoro, Sanji are with Loki. Usopp has not been... Okay, I don't know. Okay, I'm thinking about how I'm going to say this. At DreamCon, there were several different panels. There was one section in the Let's Talk One Piece panel where someone did like wholesome, or not wholesome hot takes. They were just doing straight up hot takes. And someone said that Usopp is the most useless crew member. Which, well, honestly, I would say Brook, but Brook can fight on his own. Brook can handle himself. And he's not scared about it either. All the crew members are wonderful and fabulous, but when you get down to like most useless, the fact of the matter is it's gotta be someone. And so once you get past Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, Jinbei, Warlord of the Sea, technically number 3, it's not him. Robin deciphers poneglyphs, not her. Nami navigates the ships, not her. Frankie takes care of the ships, not him. Brook is there for the vibes. You know what? Maybe it is Brook, but Usopp is like right there next to him. I feel like the most useless Chopper's a doctor. He's got to be there. I love the whole entire crew, but when you get down to it, most useless crew member is between Brook and Usopp, and one of them can hold their other. Wait. When you get down to like the most useless crew member, it's in between Brook and Usopp, and one of them can hold their own in a fight and not complain about it, and then the other one is Usopp. So, as far as like what he's done, he came in clutch in Enies Lobby. He came in clutch in Dressrosa. He is an awesome sniper. He has some type of observation hockey that hasn't really been explored too much yet. But ever since Frankie joined the crew, Usopp is no longer a shipwright. He has the most vague dream out of everybody. He does want to be a brave warrior of the sea. One can argue that he's already accomplished that dream. One can argue that bravery is not possible without a level of cowardice, because if you're just arrogant and confident in yourself, that's not necessarily being brave. Being brave is about persevering despite fear. So Usopp is incredibly brave because he is the most scared crew member. But I want him so badly to have a moment in this arc to step up and do something, because before in the pre-time skip, he said he wanted to be a brave warrior of the sea when everybody else had a clear definition of what they wanted to be. And then he really got inspired when they went to Elbaf and saw Dory and Broggy fighting. He really got inspired along with Luffy. I don't understand it, but they seem to have come to some realization of what it means to be a true warrior. And I feel like he has taken that path to becoming a true warrior based off of his inspiration from that moment. And it's because of his love of Dory and Broggy that he was able to talk to what's their faces in Enies Lobby. Forgot their names, I'm so sorry. But those two giants who were chained up in Enies Lobby protecting the gate for the Marines unknowingly, he was able to tell them that their captains were free. He was able to lead them to be on Luffy's side. Usopp has had a strong relationship with the giants this whole entire time. Like, if he's had one thing, I feel like he's more in tune with giants than he is with plants and things that he learned in that whole 2-year time skip. That just put on another aspect of his character that I don't fully understand. But he used to lie, now he doesn't anymore. He's super into plants now. He uses them to fight and like adds a little bit extra to his sniping abilities. And he's like, if he has another thing, defining aspect of his character, it's his understanding of what a true warrior means, and he got that from the Giants of Elbath. And since we have set foot into Elbath, Usopp has not emerged from the background to which he has faded into since Dressrosa. And I'm gonna need to see something from him. I want it so badly. And Oda is such a great writer. I know he'll do it in such a wonderful way. I hope he will. Because his two role models, the people he's idolized, have just been turned into demons by Emu. And I need to know what he's going to do about it. And I hope that's revealed in the next chapter. But man, if we get one thing from this arc, I want it to be a grand, like, Usopp has had grand moments before, like Sniper King and all of that, but he hasn't had any. I want something that is like as iconic as Nothing Happened. Well, that's dang. I don't know if that's it's definitely possible. But I feel like it's been a minute since we've had like a really, really big moment like that in this series. And I think it belongs to Usopp in this arc, and I'm going to be kind of frustrated if it doesn't. But it is what it is, honestly, so Okay. Let's see. It is almost 8 o'clock here. Oh wait, so, okay, let me check on the comments. Hey friend, I'm enjoying your stream and would love to join your community and support you as a fan. Kindly add me on Discord. My username is Sophie207. Okay. Interesting. Thank you. Honestly, I am definitely new to Twitch streaming and all of that. So if I don't add people as friends on Discord, please do not be offended. But I feel like you would join a Discord server before you'd be a friend with someone, or I don't know. Yeah, I'll look more into it and maybe I'll add you. But thank you for engaging and everything. And yeah. So it is 8 o'clock now. This is an hour-long stream because it is actually a school night instead of last week when we had Memorial Day. I do got to get ready for work in the morning, and my room is atrocious right now. So, thank you so much for tuning in. If you have, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you let me know in the comments kind of what you're thinking about this most recent chapter. Would love to hear your thoughts. This is definitely ramping up. Definitely ramping up even more compared to what it had been before. There's still the whole Brook, Gunko mystery. There's still Loki down there doing whatever he's doing. We have the big three are down there with him. They're not doing anything right now. Yeah. Lots of places, lots of directions that this chapter could go into. Love that Emu is like a basic bad micromanaging boss. Love that for him, her, it thing. But yeah. Thank you so much for tuning in. I've been Meanie Mosey. You can stay up to date with me on Instagram, Threads, TikTok. I'm Meanie Mosey everywhere. And I will catch you guys next Sunday. Yeah. I hope you have an awesome, fantastic, amazing, wonderful week. Bye. Let me figure out how to end this stream. I'm getting better and better at it each time. Okay, I'm ending it now. Now. Okay.